All right, you guys, we're doing a live giveaway today with you. They're going to be with us. So when you see this, tag your friends, share. I am going to go add the link because they're doing some share giveaways plus purchase giveaways. So you guys want to make sure this is going to be a great time to snag some goodies because I'll read the text because I can't remember. But every 5 purchases, I think they're giving away 20. I'll have to look. My memory is that bad, you guys. I just read it. So we're going to be giving away some Total Hormone. If you guys have not tried this, girl, let me tell you. I'm going to go put my links in here and get it all ready. Famous Stacy just walked in. She rushed home from Amarillo for this live. Clearly I didn't plan well. I thought she was coming home last night. And she is going to be exhausted, but she is here. And I'm guessing she's already had a bunch of trim to get her here this morning would be my guess. So I'm putting the link in here because they are going to be watching purchases also for giveaways. So let me get on here on my phone. Yes, start tagging your friends. Tell all your friends. And you guys, the new trim is out. And I'm allowed to tell you about it now. My husband has told me this is his. And I need to order him more today because he is obsessed with this flavor. It's considered tropical. We're going to let Stacy taste it today and see what she says. And I'm going to mix a trim with it too. Let me get my cup. Share, friends. Share. Share. So we're obviously going to talk about weight loss. Y'all all know I'm down 25 pounds. These are my old britches. So these are the size 9. Now I'm in a size 3. These are obviously really stretchy ones, so I can still wear them. But I don't like wear these on the reg because they are big. This is also a bodysuit from back in the day that was skin tight and my roll would hang over. And now it's gone. So you guys, the crazy thing is the first live I did for y'all was January. And I was down 20 pounds. I lost another 5 by, I would say, March, and I've been right there. So I have been down 25 pounds since March, I'm pretty sure is the exact timeline. That is a long time to be down 25 pounds, you guys. And what I'm doing is so simple. So we're going to talk all about the things. If you have any questions, today is a day we're going to talk about product. We can get into detail about it. If you want, we're going to talk about pooping because that seems to be a thing. The shirt is so old, Renee. We have some. I don't think we have these colors, but oh, look. I'm going to go share this to my stories real fast, you guys. Share this to your page to win. Well, I don't even know how to do it. I have to do it on my phone. Is that bad that I don't even know how to do it on there? So let's go get it on our stories. I hear Famous Stacy. I hear her. In all her glory, she is here. She's changing, y'all. She drove home from Amarillo, literally. How much trim have you had?
I literally only had a little pinch. So
You've only had a little pinch? Yeah. She said I only had a little, so I could have some more. Hello, you. Hello. All right, you guys. I'm going to get on here and do some sharing, too. So, let me read the text so I can be accurate. So, we're giving away Total Hormone today, or do they get to choose between unflavored collagen? I'm going to mix this up too and show you guys. And then for every 5 orders, they're giving away $20 gift cards for every 5 orders during the live. So we're officially live, so you can click the link, you can purchase, and then for every 5 purchases, they are going to give away. So let's talk about the basics, okay? How did I lose 25 pounds? How has Lacey... Stacy, have you lost 40? Y'all? Okay, she's down 40. I'm down 25. Okay, y'all get to choose. Okay, so make sure you're sharing and tagging friends, and you get to choose between the Total Hormone Balance and the flavorless collagen. We'll talk about both, okay? But if you're just beginning, if you've tried none of the U products, here's where I tell everybody start. This is how I started, okay? This is trim. This is magical. This is going to be your best friend, you guys. And let me tell you, for limited time, there is a brand new flavor, and Stacy's going to try it for us today. She's going to love it. I personally like it, but I love this one. I'm not going to lie.
Back here.
It's freezing. I've been hot all day and muggy. I worked out this morning with my garage door shut, and I think that made me muggy.
Maybe
Welcome home, sweetie. After this live, we're going to send her home to go to sleep. Maybe we'll send you home with some turmeric. I have all the things. So
I can't wait. I am like, this is the only reason I should let y'all know last night. If it had been a regular live, I'd have told Kaylee, like, hey, we're not going to. But I shared so much trim this weekend that I'm going to have to take home another dill. Because
you shared with friends?
Yeah, because everybody was asking. They were like, are you on the shots? What are you doing? Have you had weight loss surgery?
That question.
And I was like, no. And they're like, you're really just taking trim? And I'm like, that's all I'm doing. So I'm not even kidding y'all. I walked around. I cannot wait to tell y'all the stories about the hospitality room and me giving it to friends.
We've got all the time in the world. Should we order breakfast?
I'm not hungry right now because I literally...
You didn't even hug me. You didn't even miss me.
I did miss you. That's why I tried to call and talk to you the whole time.
I know. She was trying to call me this morning. I really need to go live with my makeup. But I did talk to you for a while.
Struggle bus,
Ruby,
y'all.
get back. Oh, Ruby missed you too.
The last hour and a half.
How many pounds are you down? 40?
I think so because I had gained 40 pounds with the house and everything, and I've lost all that back.
Okay.
But I definitely think it matters.
When did you start trim? I can't remember.
January. When my teeth were messing up.
Okay, so you started in January and you had lost 40 by when?
Probably like June.
I was thinking we did our live in January.
I mean, I've consistently kept, so that's when I remember
So that was
the first time I took it was online.
Okay, well, she's going to dry scoop the new one to let us know what it tastes like. Go ahead.
What does the flavor say?
It says tropical.
Oh, gosh, okay.
Chase loves it. I'm going to order him like 5. Y'all, I keep catching my husband.
In your supplements?
In my supplements. He said, I will pay you for them. How much are they? Because I've been on him. I'm like, dude, you need to pay. You're using all my stuff.
Don't give me a full scoop.
No, I'm going to make myself a scoop. I'm making myself one.
I can't take a full
scoop.
It's
yellow. This is the limited edition one, you guys. This is berry flavored, and it is freaking delicious. I can't remember. I haven't tried this, honestly. We got it on the cruise, and I tried it, and I liked it, but Chase took it over. I had like 5 samples. He took them all with him. He went on Storm. So for husbands, the trim for energy and just like to help with their mood and stuff, you guys, and the greens seem to be what my husband's all about. These two, and then he does the probiotic. And if I make him a turmeric, he will drink it.
But like he's not going to make it himself.
No, because it's like a latte. You have to warm it up. Now, he makes his trim, though. Today, when I went in, I could tell he had made a trim this morning because he went to the gym.
Y'all, okay, so I'm going to take like a quarter.
That seems like a big dry scoop. I just can't even remember what it tastes like.
I mean, that's what I'm a little nervous
He
about.
has literally had all of that. I think it's lemon lime. Somebody said pineapple. I don't think it's pineapple. Is it?
Pineapple like mango.
Pineapple mango.
Definitely
which is what
tropical,
it's supposed
like
to be.
Citrusy. Very citrusy. So that's why you were saying, what did you say?
Lemon lime?
Yeah. Very citrusy. But I don't hate it. People that can't do this because they feel like it tastes too berry.
This one's sweeter. So if you're like, this is too sweet. It's
a little more sour. But I like sour.
That's why he's obsessed with it. Yeah. He loves that. Because this
lemon
one,
tea,
to me, tastes like...
grape is what that... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, like raspberry water from Sonic. But this is what we take for weight loss. You just saw Stacy do what's called a dry scoop, okay? I've never done it. I don't do it.
I took it as a shot, too, before. And I liked it as a shot. I didn't hate it as a shot. For somebody that doesn't feel like they can dry scoop, the shot is like kind of just taking medicine. Yeah. But it's like...
I drink it in 40 ounces of water all day. Either way, it's going to decrease your appetite. What would you say the biggest thing? For me, I don't snack all day. We used to snack all day. We'd be like, working and be like, ooh, this sounds good. And Stacey'd be like, I'll go get it. And she'd go get it for us. And then we would all eat it.
Literally.
All day. Literally. I would say we were having like a mid-morning snack and an afternoon snack.
Oh, when I got here at 10 o'clock, it would be like, and I just got here and Kaylee'd be like, I kind of want this. I'm like, okay, I'll go grab it. And then I'd go grab it. And then at like 2 o'clock, it'd be like, oh, well, let's have lunch. So we'd have lunch. Yeah. And then when I was at lunch, I'd make sure and get us a dessert. And
we always had dessert.
Yeah. And so we blamed it on at first though that Kaylee was pregnant. Like that was why we had gained so much weight.
Yeah, which he's 5 now. So that's been a minute.
Yeah. And we also thought that we would lose weight whenever I came to work with you at the store. Remember, we were like, oh, this will be so much better. And no, we did not. But it was just her and I at that time. And so us running the circus and eating.
But it was probably the dessert. And I was drinking sweet tea all the time.
So good.
I hung it. Allison helped me. Look what it's hung by.
I saw that.
We hung a chandelier. Can y'all see
But
it?
I saw it up there and I was like, what?
So if you're just starting, if you need energy, you're worried about weight loss, if you're snacking all the time, anybody who is taking trim right now, comment below. Comment below. It says 1 scoop a day. I for sure have 2 a day, most days, because I
don't think I even have one.
She doesn't
a
even
day.
have a full scoop.
No, I mean, not at all. And when I was measuring, because y'all, I have a deal that I'd let somebody have some stuff, and I just never took a scoop home. And we've probably had empty ones that I could throw in there, and I've just never taken them. Anyways, so this weekend, we were at the table in the hospitality room, and there was a card there. And Whitney's like, I need some trim. Like, we are tired.
She doesn't take it all the time?
She has only
She's
tried
not
it a couple
subscribed?
times. She's literally only tried it like 2 or 3 times. And one time we were on the way home from a rodeo, y'all. And we were in the middle of the rodeo, and I was like, I'm going to take some trim. Like, it's going to be a long drive home. And we had to go to work the next day. And so I took some, like, a quarter scoop at, like, 7 o'clock that night. And the rodeo was over at midnight, and it was a 3-hour drive home. And I knew that, and so I was like, oh, I need to stay up. And Whitney and I both took it, and she loved it. And she was like, oh, my gosh. And the guys were, like, joking because the moment it wore off, they could tell. And we didn't take a whole lot, you know. Because her and I both passed out on each other in the back seat the moment, like we were chatty Cathy, and all of a sudden we both just crashed at the same time. So you could tell that's, but like I said, that was a quarter scoop. So I like to take a quarter scoop in the morning. And then normally, y'all, I will make myself eat lunch if I haven't ate lunch yet. And then I will take another like quarter scoop at like 3 o'clock as like my dessert part. Because to me, a dry scoop tastes like a pixie stick. So as a kid, I loved pixie sticks. And that's what the guys said this weekend. They took it before they did some of their events. And they all said that it tasted like a pixie stick or like a sweet tart candy if you were like chew it up. You know what I mean?
And the probiotic for sure tastes like that.
Oh, I think that's even sweeter than a pixie stick though. Because I feel like a pixie stick is a little tart and that is like sweet. That is...
So let me tell you this. They also have the individual packets in the original purple one right now. So you can get these. They are a little bit more expensive. The main thing, you guys, when you're purchasing, make sure you use code Kaylee. It saves you 15% off, and subscribing gets you 10% off. So you can get 25% off, and that is for every month. You guys, theirs is so easy. If you need to skip a month, you go on there and just hit skip. Or if they run a big sale and you've stocked up so you need to go manage it, you can. It's super, super easy. So... comes either way. She carries the tub around. I carry this to travel, but she carries this because she just does a little.
Yeah. The other day I had thought I might do that, but then we didn't have any. Because what my thoughts were is while I was traveling, that I could like pinch this off and then just roll it.
It's yellow, Lindsay. I brought it this weekend thinking you were going to be there. I didn't know you were sick. Okay, let me see if I've missed any comments. I know Lindsay's on it. I know her husband steals it too. Yeah, you want to try the new one? It's so good. It's limited. You help me out. When's it launched to the public? Today? I need to get on an order. Brenda's taking it. Rebecca's taking everything. I know. Renee's taking trim, collagen, probiotic religiously. Renee has the reds, the greens, the turmeric. Caitlin, I totally thought I was subscribed and found, you better subscribe. It saves money. Super duper shared. Thanks, Kristen. Hey, Kaylina. Did I say that?
Yeah, I think so.
You cannot subscribe for the tropical flavor. They're launching it as a limited edition, but only subscribers had access this weekend. You should have a link in your email. If not, let me click on the link and see. I think that everybody has access now. You can just purchase it. I was like, who is that? I forgot RD was bringing her phone. You cannot subscribe for the tropical yet. I say yet. They haven't said you're going to be allowed, but I'm assuming. We weren't kidding about the probiotic.
Yeah, the probiotic
is so good.
If you also have issues and don't like taking a probiotic, that one is so easy, y'all, and it works so good because I always have stomach issues. That's what when I was rolling in, Kaylee called to check where I was at, and I was like, I'm gonna have to run to the bathroom as soon as I get there. And it's just one of those things, y'all. And as you get older, I feel like I never had an issue when I was younger ever. And then now that I got older, I had issues. But like Kaylee's kids take it. Like Brecklin takes it.
Yeah, my kids take it every day. Yeah. If you're not pooping every day, you guys, give me a 1 if you poop every day and a 2 if you don't. Or if you don't, give me a 1. I know you don't want to talk about it. But let's talk about the greens and the probiotic, you guys. Your gut health, if you're not waking up and taking a good poop and then like feeling so good the rest of the day, like, I'm sorry, because you need to. Okay, it's not on here yet. Does it launch at 10:30 maybe? I don't know what time it launches on the actual website. It's launching today. If you are already subscribed for anything on their website, you got a special link this weekend for the tropical. But this is launching today. I don't see it on there yet. The greens, you guys, have a faint pineapple flavor. Stacy chugged them one day. Again, I don't suggest that. They taste delicious.
The greens didn't bother me chugging. The reds as
Oh,
well.
the reds.
Yeah. Or
So,
the beets. That's what the, yeah.
I haven't tasted the trim with the green, so I'm going to try that right now while Stacy talks to you about pooping. I told him I take a good morning poop every day. I also poop after I eat. When I started the probiotic, it was like every meal, I was at least having a little poop. The greens is like that good morning poop. Soft, easy.
Quit. That
just
is
being
so
honest.
gross. I know, but...
What is worse than a thick, constipated poop? Nothing. Jamie, you don't. Jamie, if you girls, you got to get your gut health right. I'm telling you, you will feel so much
It does
better.
make me drink
I'm gonna taste
more
these together.
water, and that is what, y'all, this week, from Wednesday on...
Oh, that's a good combo because, try that. So that's trim and the greens, because the greens have a little pineapple, so that goes
That
well
is good.
together. It's good, right?
Yeah.
It's really good. All right.
I was thinking that might be the new lake drink.
She's thinking with some Malibu.
Yeah.
I do not drink the unflavored all the time, you guys, because I love the flavor of the orange collagen. But for sake of here, because you can pick out this one, a lot of people like it because they just want something flavorless. And I don't want to mess that up because that is good.
Yeah, it's
I gotta
really
get
good.
scissors while you talk to them about that.
Okay, y'all. So I do have issues going into the bathroom regularly, and I take magnesium normally every night, and then I take this probiotic, and I feel like the mixture of them together works so good for me. Because then it's like I feel like it is one thing that if I don't take it, I can totally
Not
tell a
poop.
difference. Yeah. That's what I was literally telling Kaylee today. And I have not taken my probiotic, I think, in 3 days because I forgot to take enough to go.
For all the days.
Yeah, I thought I had enough in my travel bag and did not pay attention because I just saw them sitting there. And so, anyways, I didn't take that
Lindsay's laughing.
or my magnesium.
Rebecca's pooping every day. You feel good, right? And Kristen, I know y'all don't want to talk about it, but as women, gut health and feeling, you know those days when you just don't feel good? You may
Yeah.
not even look bloated, but you feel it? Those are the worst.
Those are.
I haven't had one of those in a long time, but I do not want one of those. Okay, I wanted to show you on the flavorless collagen. I do use the mixer in it because it's a little bit more difficult of a powder to mix.
Grittier, probably. That'd be the word.
I don't know. It's not gritty.
I know, but I meant it was coarser, harder to dissolve.
Yeah, maybe. Harder to dissolve than the orange one.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to mess that up because, my gosh, that was good.
My goodness.
Yeah, you can't taste that in it at all.
Y'all, so I do love it, though. And I was literally telling a friend this weekend because they had stopped me and asked me about the trim, a husband and a wife. And I gave both of them some. And the husband took it dry scooped and said it does taste just like a pixie stick. And the wife drank it in the water and loved it in the water. But the
wife put the probiotic in the water?
No.
Oh.
I didn't have any more probiotic. They had my
Well, I
trim.
did have a friend put the probiotic in the water, which you can
really?
do. I haven't taken
let
mine
me have
today.
some of that.
We're going to take a probiotic together and show y'all. If you have questions, I know we're jumping around to multiple products. Just holler. Okay, Jamie, I see your comment. Holy crap, literally. That's terrible. She had chronic constipation and she's getting migraines.
I know, I believe it.
It all starts in the
the
gut,
toxins,
yo. Your
yeah.
face, your face will look better.
Well, and when you get chronic constipation, I can't even talk.
That would make you septic, right?
Yeah, that's the
it's
whole thing.
Literally shit in you.
Yeah, and then
Literally that needs to get
so
out.
that's why it makes you so sick.
So if you have constipation problems, you guys, I'd get on the probiotic and I'd get on the greens. You know probably from past that we used to juice quite a bit. And I'm just too lazy to be honest. This is just so much easier. And my kids will drink this easier. All right, cheers. So this is the probiotic. It's going to dump right on your tongue. And it is delicious.
Mm-hmm. And it's peach flavored.
Mm-hmm.
It tastes to me
Like a peach ring?
kind of, but you know the Fun Dip sticks?
Oh.
How sweet they are. It's like a peach flavored
Yeah.
Fun Dip stick.
4 and up. So my entire family is on this one, you guys, and I swear by it. And my kids, it's the easiest thing. I don't know if y'all watch
They
my
enjoy
stories in the
taking
morning.
it.
They love this. They hate taking their vitamins.
I would take 2 of those a day if it was like
Brooklyn, I
something.
caught her taking 2. I was like, no, ma'am. 1 a day is all I need. There is a lot of science behind this and why, obviously, it tastes delicious, which, here's the deal. I've tried a bunch of stuff in my life.
She has.
This I have been consistent with because it tastes good.
Yeah.
Even though the collagen I was on before, I've tried something that was supposed to make you not as hungry before. If I don't enjoy the taste, I'm not going to take it every day. They have freaking nailed the taste. But the science behind this probiotic is insane. It's a pre and a probiotic. It has immunity in it also. Some probiotics, heat or cold will mess them up. Well, in case you didn't know, we're a little warm in here. So if you're taking a probiotic that you're dumping down your mouth and then it gets warm, it doesn't work. And like, there's all kinds of other fancy science that we can get into. I don't know all the specifics, but the amount of whatever it's called, it has to have, this has like way more than what it has to have too. To be on the market, y'all know what I mean? But for me and Stacey, this is how we do. Does it taste good? Does it work? Yes.
Yeah,
move on.
Basically. And is it easy? Because
Yeah.
Kaylee and I
Easy,
are
yes.
constantly running 17,000 directions in our personal lives, in work life, in all life. We just like to be busy, I think, too. Someone said that to me this weekend because they were like, aggravate me. I had probably 10, and I'm not kidding, customers stop me that had shopped with me at Amarillo 2 weeks ago and was like, where's the booth at? And I was like, there is no way I could possibly in my entire life, unless I took 2 girls out there with me, that I could have a booth and do what I did this weekend. But I just feel
The
like
Tropical's launching tomorrow, y'all,
it's
not today.
the easiest thing to do and the most consistent thing to do. And I can tell y'all right now, I've taken diet pills. I have been on Weight Watchers. I have done.
She used to have that
Atkins
Fetterman
diet.
shake. She would be like, I'd be like, oh my God, if your leg doesn't stop shaking, I'm going to punch you in the face.
Listen, Kylie had never seen me do that, and I guess I was just amped up I was posting videos, and so I guess I was just like trying to get those done on Monday, and I was shaking my leg. And she come over there and she's like, what is going on with you? She's like, you look like a crackhead. And I was like, have you never seen the leg shake? And then she was like, no. And I was like, well, I'm stressed out a little right now. And that's normally when I do it the most. And I shook it a lot this weekend. But I do. I shake my leg constantly.
Jamie, this is what you want for your daughter. In fact, we're giving these away today. This is called Total Hormone Balance. I call it my happy pill. The cramps, I have an IUD, but I still will get, like, when she's on her period or Christy, I will get that. You know, the girls you're around, y'all are on the same week, too, aren't y'all?
We're like a week behind.
Yeah,
each
now
other
it gets, like,
before
together. I'll be like, oh, gosh, I got to get that. But this is a liquid. I've got mine cold. I keep it in the fridge. Your 14-year-old needs this. I sent some home with Christy, actually.
For Kennedy to
Yeah. It's like what's the flavor on this one? It's more sour.
Cranberry. It's very tart.
It says aronia. I don't know.
Yeah, but I think
berry.
it tastes like cranberry to me. It tastes like cranberry juice. You know what I mean? If you were to just drink cranberry juice, that's what it tastes like to me.
But it helps balance all of that, and it helps with the cramps. That product right there.
And you need
for
to
your
be
young
taking
girls.
It, what did you say? Like 2 weeks before, like that you.
Well, I
it's
take it
not
every day.
something that's like I know, but you're saying. Remember, somebody was like, I don't feel like it works. And you're like, well, you need to give it at least 2 weeks before you see.
Yeah, it's not like an Advil. It's not
Yeah.
like supplements are different than like medicine. You can't just take it that day. Now, when you take Trim, you're not going to be like, ah!
Yeah, no.
Like
and that's why I thought it didn't work.
Yeah.
Remember the first day I was
Yeah,
like,
and then
first
you
time I
called
took
me
it-
and you said, I didn't eat anything all day. And I was like, I told you. It's not like an
Let's
energy
hang right
drink
there.
high where you're like buzzed up and then you drop. It's not like that. You just
'Cause
get
I
shit done and
honestly
you don't eat.
Love that feeling. I love the
Ew, I
feeling
know.
that the Fitterman gives you, where you just feel like you're like
You
got
do,
all
Christy.
this energy and you just can't, like you got getting all the stuff done. And so when I first took it, Kaylee was like, "Just try it." Which y'all,
We
I
miss
was-
you, Jean. I'm glad you're taking
yes.
yours.
I was taking, or I wasn't taking. My teeth were hurting really bad, y'all. I needed to have like 6 teeth cut out, and I could not eat. And I had lost like a little weight, but like I was just like starving and hangry and just mad at everybody all the time. And so Kaylee was like, let's try to take this Trim and see if this like helps, because I've tried taking Phentermine since I've worked up here with Kaylee, and they will
What
not,
do me and your husband call it?
the bitch pills, because, and I won't tell them I'm taking them. Like I'll literally take them, and 4 days into it, when I haven't had that much sleep and I'm tired and cranky, they are like,
Which is probably the main thing. It makes you
Oh.
she doesn't sleep, so then she's grouchy, which we'll talk about turmeric for sleep.
because I am one of those. I need at least 6 hours. Like, I can run off 6, and I'm running off 4 right now. But I can run off 6 and be okay.
You didn't go to bed till 2 a.m.?
Yeah, because we had to, like, pack up stuff. We didn't get done at the restaurant till so long.
Oh.
I mean, it just took a long
Now,
time.
let me be honest with you. Before all of this, I was taking ashwagandha every night to sleep. I could not go to sleep. I do not have a sleep issue now. I am good. I lay down. We put a show on. I'm out.
It doesn't keep you wound.
Chase is so annoyed because I will restart the show. It'll take 2 weeks for me to watch a single episode of something. And he's like, we saw that last night. I'm like, you saw that. I did not. I don't know why, honestly. I think I just feel so good and I'm going so strong all day. Then I lay down and I go to sleep.
Yeah.
But I love this as a treat. If you have trouble with sleep, this has turmeric in it. It has ashwagandha. It has cinnamon. It has pepper. You make it like a latte. So I make it with oat milk or with creamer. And it's like a chai latte. It's so good. It's a little spicy. But I only do half a scoop. Honestly, this turmeric lasts me forever. But it is such a treat at night. Chase and I literally mixed one the other night. And we were watching the kids decorate the tree. And I was like, this is the life.
Can we?
I was thinking,
can I try to dry scoop that?
Oh, no. Yeah, you can.
Is it that bad?
Yeah, it's got pepper in it. You've never juiced turmeric. Have y'all ever juiced? It's got ginger in it, too.
No, I just always take pill form turmeric.
Just, like, lick your finger and touch it. It's going to be spicy. Like, it's going to be, like, spicy down your neck. If you've ever juiced or eaten ginger or turmeric.
I think I could do it. Not a big scoop, but, like, a little bit.
So you could do this anytime throughout the day. It helps with inflammation. It helps calm. But it's not going to put her to sleep. It's, like, more calming, if that makes sense. She could totally take this right now. I know that Rebecca is addicted. Rebecca, do you have this? When do you have this? During the day. I want to hear about the turmeric for sure. I struggle with sleep. Okay. Yeah. So let me read all the ingredients. It's even got that fancy mushroom in it.
The shiitake or shiitake,
Yeah.
whatever. Oh.
Turkey tail mushroom, but it's called this.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like all the rage, you know? Ginger root, ashwagandha. I think I gave you most. When you take... What
the
is
ashwagandha, I can tell y'all, when Kaylee and I were both taking the blue gummies, it kind of gave me night sweats. I think it was too much, but for some reason that I don't think would do that because based off of the other products, sweats? The blue gummies that we took.
Oh, they were like straight ashwagandha.
Yeah.
You're also not supposed to take ashwagandha every night. 15 scoops are in this, yes, but I'm telling you, I do half a scoop. I know Rebecca doesn't. She doesn't.
That mushroom,
but I only do half.
It's supposed to help too with cognitive,
Yep. So like when you're stressed and your mind's not working right, like this is that product. If you are stressed, if you need to wind down at night, you're gonna make yourself a little latte. I've done a zillion videos making this. I'll give you some for Christmas. And so message me and I'll send you because I do it with oat milk or you can do it with creamer. And it'll cut the bite that comes down your throat from the ginger and the turmeric. If you've ever juiced them, you know they are like, oh. But this is, I mean, it's delicious. I'm not going to sip on it cold. Now, some people do drink it cold. I don't. I like it warm.
Or I wonder about like a shot. I could probably do a shot of it.
I don't know. I enjoy
and take half of
it's that drink that you enjoy. You want to sip it. It's like, you don't enjoy
hot drinks
in a cute mug.
I mean, hot chocolate's really the only thing I do. That's why I'm like, but I would probably take it like mix it in some water and just shoot it at night. I mean, that's just the way I am, y'all. I don't really I'm weird. I like cold water. That was an issue.
Yes, Tracy. Okay, I don't know if y'all saw me last week, but I was doing this at all times. My arthritis in my hands was so bad last week. And so that's why I had this 2 nights. And now, I still feel it a little bit, but not like last week. I could not do this. I could not squeeze my shampoo bottle.
Your hands are going to be like your mom's.
So I only had it twice. I only had half a scoop last week. Big difference today. Big difference. Obviously, I'm on my phone a lot and I'm on the computer, so it's not going to go away. But it does help mine for sure. If only they'd come out with a supplement that helps my TMJ. That's my only other problem. Orange juice, yeah, if you wanted to take a shot. A lot of girls do it with orange juice. I love to sip on it, though.
Sunny delight.
So if you do half a scoop, it'll last you 30 days. But technically, it's only a 15-day supply. I know Rebecca's going to tell me she does this every night. But for me, it's not an every night thing because I'm not going to sip on a drink every night because I don't have the time. I probably have the time, but I just am too lazy to do it, to be honest. Which is why I love these, just throwing them in here and drinking it.
Well, and she is one of those, y'all. Even she's always had a tumbler.
Yeah.
Always has a tumbler around with something mixed
my
in
gosh.
it.
We got to the soccer game at 9 yesterday. I had an old one from Ross. It tips over. I've had one drink and I'm like, ah! And it's green because it had greens in it. And I was like, that was like $20. And Kyle was like, what the hell is in your drink? I was like, everything. Like, because I knew I had a busy day. So I had trim in there. I had 2 scoops of collagen. I had reds. I had greens. Probably wasn't $20, but it was close. I was like so frustrated with myself. So I made another one because then I had to drive to Weatherford in the rain and home from Weatherford in the rain.
And I do feel like, though,
You want to hear a funny story?
What?
This team yesterday, y'all, side note, okay. Ask your questions. We will answer them. Purchase your goods. The link is there. Make sure you use the code to get 25% off. And they are going to give a giveaway. This team played the first half with 8 players instead of 7 yesterday. At halftime, our coach was like, there's 8. And they were like, not saying, oh, whoops. They were like, yeah. Anyways, I went back to the film. We couldn't figure out why they were all honest. I mean, we killed them. But we really killed them. And they were so dirty. They were such a dirty team. They were little, and there were some fast girls. But I was like, man, karma is funny. They played with 8 players instead of 7 the whole first half. They clearly knew what they were doing.
Yeah. So
funny. So you don't take it every night? Okay. I figured you were going to say you did. But I know that you like it cold. A lot of girls will make it just like a iced latte, too. So if you go to Starbucks and get like a... Just drew a blank because I got a Starbucks yesterday. I got a caramel brulee. That's not what we're talking about.
Those are so good.
Yes.
I know, and they're bad, but I just didn't.
But it was too sweet for me. I was like, that is the thing.
I hadn't had one in so long.
Since the trim, I don't even go to Starbucks. Like white chocolate mochas and stuff are too much for me. I have to get light sweet on everything. You don't crave sugar. It
really makes your belly hurt.
Yeah, it does make your belly hurt.
Yeah.
Like this has made me not want the sugar. So mix it with oat milk or mix it with water and then mix coffee creamer in it. You can do it hot or you can do it cold, iced. Like a chai latte. That's what it's called. I couldn't think of what it's called.
I feel like you were asking about the protein and stuff. Like I said a while ago, I feel like I make myself eat.
Oh, Rebecca just won.
Oh, awesome.
Rebecca, you're always winning.
I feel like that I make myself eat at lunch. So that's what I was saying. I just take a little bit and then I make myself eat at lunch. And so you could totally do that too. Like if you feel like it's too much and you're not hungry at lunch at all and you need to eat something, you could totally take a half a scoop in a bottle of water and take a half a scoop after lunch if you needed.
I for sure still eat.
Like that.
So, Gayla, I know people on that shot we were talking about just don't eat.
Yeah.
And that is why they start losing all their weight here and they look like they're dying. And not to be rude. That sounded rude. I'm not trying to be rude. You start losing all of this because they're not eating. You have to eat. I am still eating. You're still going to be hungry. I'm not snacking. And I think the best way for me to describe it is because I'm not like starving where I'm like hungry as an elephant, as I used to always say, I make good decisions. So I'm having a salad or grilled chicken. I try to get 100 grams of protein a day. I don't. I have protein bars. I have protein shakes. Yeah, you should come out with a protein. That is an idea. But it's not what you're thinking. Or Phentermine did the same thing. You're not going to not be hungry.
Yeah.
I don't want you to think you're going to take this and not eat anything all day. Stacy took it that day at what, 7? No.
10. Like we had went live. And y'all at that time, I should tell y'all too, I'd started fasting again. I was like deciding I was going to fast.
Oh, I was thinking the night that you like realized you didn't eat anything.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Or I was eating because of my teeth. Like that's what I couldn't eat anything besides soup.
Okay.
That's all I.
Yeah. You're not going to like. I had this, and this is my workout combo. We'll talk about that at 6:30. So I am ready for lunch or breakfast when we get off here. I haven't eaten anything today. I normally would have oatmeal. I'd get done, have oatmeal. And if you are walking and getting your steps in, you guys are going to be hungry. Your metabolism's going to go up. But
I should tell y'all too that I'm bad about starving myself, not even intentionally, but just like working and trying to get something done. And I'll be like, I'm just not going to eat because I know if I eat, then I'm going to stop and it's going to slow me down. And I'd rather just eat once I got this project done. So it might be 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Tell me if this is true for you.
3.
I will notice before my belly says I'm hungry, I will notice I'm getting a headache.
Yeah.
I will start feeling a head and I'm like, oh, I need to eat. Like if you ever are not, like you're busy and not thinking about it, which could happen not on trim, but my head will start going, getting a headache, like you need food.
I think it was 3:30 on Friday when I was running around and finally sat down and was like, I haven't ate and I'm about to puke because my head hurts so bad. And I knew.
Yeah. That's what. So this is not going to make you completely not hungry like those items do. It's not going to do that. No, you are still going to get hungry for lunch, but you're not going to be like. A lot of times I'm like, y'all, I need to eat. So what do y'all want? Like, whereas before I'm like, I'm craving. Yeah. Although California burrito sounds kind of good today. But I'm not like, Stacey, go get me this and dessert, and then after that I'm going to have a coffee and.
That's how we were.
You can control yourself. I do not know about the gallbladder thing, Kim. Definitely ask your doctor because I don't know anything about that at all. Your daughter definitely needs to try the hormone stuff. I promise you. I love it. I take it every day as a treat too. What were you going to say?
So the first time I did take it, what Kaylee is talking about, y'all, I took it in a shot form. And I took it and I was like, that crap didn't work. Like, that's literally what I thought in my head. And I said that to Kaylee. I was like, I don't feel a difference. I don't think it worked. Well, Kaylee and I were busy, and I don't really know what we were doing that day. I think we were getting ready to go to market.
And this is really growing on me.
We were also about to do a shopping trip, so I think we were just like busy that day trying to get a bunch of stuff done.
Yeah. Jewelry shopping. You were taking it by the time we went jewelry shopping into market. Yeah. So January, February.
And so I tell Will, I get home and I bite his head off, and he's like, "What's wrong with you?" And I was like, "I'm hungry right now." And he was like, "Well, what did you eat today?" And I looked at him and I was like, "I guess I didn't eat anything." Like and it totally blew past my mind because we had stayed busy all day, and that just craved my appetite so much. And then, y'all, when I come home normally from the night, I sat down with Will, and I do not get out of my chair. I'll, work on my phone or stuff, but I do not get house stuff done because I would be tired. So right after I ate with him that night, I got up and was like, I'm going to go work on laundry in the bedroom. And I had a mound because we had been gone. We had done Cattleman's right before it. Like, it was a disaster. Will comes in there and is like, are we going to bed?
Seriously, Trip is good for marriages.
Yeah, literally.
If you don't get your housework done.
Yeah. He was like, are we going to bed tonight? And I was like, well, what time is it? I thought it was 9:30, y'all. He was like, well, it's 11:30. And I had no earthly idea. I did not feel.
Shit done.
But then I laid down and went right to sleep. So that's what I was telling my friends this weekend. That's what Kaylee's talking about. This, I don't feel like gives you those jitters where it's like you can't shut off. Does that make sense for anybody that has taken that stuff before? Yeah. You literally can just lay down and go right to sleep. You don't
feel weird.
No.
So, Lindsay, that is awesome. She's almost off her Celsius. Stacey was on those before too. I was on Alani. So before trim, I was doing the Alanis. Y'all know that. I was doing them live.
Yeah.
But then they would bloat me so bad. So bad. I will warn you. This does make me a little gassy.
It makes her extremely gassy. Not little.
And it feels great. I'm not apologizing. My husband knows too. So it makes you feel good. It gets rid of the poo and the gas, and you just feel good and like, so good.
No, so this weekend, whenever I went to, I did not realize.
Oh, Caitlin works. Caitlin, if you work retail, you still should, though, take a protein bar or something with you to have a snack.
Yeah.
Because, what's the percentage? You don't know. I don't know why I'm asking you. I can't remember. Most of us need like 120 grams of protein. It's a lot of protein.
Mass, whatever.
You don't want to starve your body of those proteins and then start looking sickly. You want to, I want shape, girls. I want the booty still. I still got my butt. I still got some thighs, but it's all flattened out.
Yeah.
Looks much nicer.
Definitely is more
much more demure. Oh my gosh, did you see the picture I posted of us in shorts?
No.
If you look at the picture I posted talking about this live.
Yeah, no, I did.
Our legs.
It's wild. Well, even I was just looking at my fupa in it, y'all, because this weekend I wore a bunch of dressy outfits, and I looked at Will a couple times and I'm like, does my fupa look crazy? And he was like, it actually looks way flatter than it has in a really long time. And I was like, okay. I just felt like it was way
tuck
flatter.
in your shirts and stuff now.
Yeah. And these are, you know what I mean? It's just, look, this is where I opened the trim on my drive here, and literally some of it fell out on my leg. It's fine. I literally had a pinch right before I got
here,
to do. Yes.
So,
Stacey
has a fupa
slimmer.
that is, I guess they are fat, but it's not going to go away. It doesn't matter how much weight she loses, she would have to get a tuck.
Have it cut off.
And what would you say?
Had it so long.
20% of women that come in here have it?
Oh, yeah. And a lot of people get
or
it after they've had kids. Yeah, I've just luckily been built this way my whole life.
If you look at pictures right here, is this awkward? Is this freaking you out?
No.
If you look at the pictures of her right here, holy freaking cow.
The difference is crazy, yeah.
Yeah, your weight was all right there.
Yeah.
Your stomach was farther than your boobs.
Oh, yeah. No, for sure.
So,
For sure it was.
So was mine when I was sitting down. And it was so uncomfortable. Good Lord, I missed the first part. Boo, I have been looking forward to listening to this. My trim and collagen. You do trim and collagen every morning? I know. Where's Philip at? Okay, let's talk about the workout. Jennifer, if you have any questions, holla at you girls. Rebecca won collagen, I saw. This is the newest product. Well, I guess not. Technically the new flavor of trim, which you want to tell Jennifer about that. That's probably what she missed.
It was
is the
so
newest.
Good.
This is my workout combo. I do a scoop of trim, whoops, and a reds. This helps with cardiovascular health. It helps your body produce more nitric oxide. I was looking to see if I had some opened. Again, you're not going to feel it, but my endurance when I work out, it's crazy. And again, I don't want to pre-workout that's going to make me jittery. So these two, if you're a workout girl, and all I'm doing right now is walking on the treadmill, you guys, I promise you will love this. All right, tell her about that new trim. I bet that's what she wanted to know.
The new trim, Jennifer, tastes so good. So I think it tastes very...
Do you like it better than the other one?
I don't know, because I really like grape.
I know, but now I'm really liking this.
I mean, I like both of them. Like, I literally am probably going to have Kaylee get me one of these.
Our game is on tonight. They're still doing it.
Oh, that'll be fun.
No, it won't. We're playing that team that's going to kill us. I didn't say that, Lindsay. I'm very confident in our girls.
It is citrus tasting. So Kaylee had asked if she thought it tastes like lemon lime, is what she thought. I think it does have a hint of coconut in it and like maybe some mango, like a little sweetness to it. So I definitely feel like it is very citrusy compared to the berry stuff. I like them both. This one does make, like during the summertime, I think I would like this one more, like mixed in like a little drink. I could probably drink this one. Like I would be more up to drink this one in a drink than to drink this one. I like this one dry scooped. I would probably like this one better in a drink, preferably with like vodka or something, you know. I mean, just saying during the summertime. Like, that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of, like, a fruity summer drink. Like, and I think that's why I like it so much. Well, that's what it's supposed to be. It does.
Rebecca, I'm literally getting on and ordering, like, 4 of those 2 for Chase. Because they're going to sell out. So, if you are subscribed to any of you products, you should have got a link this weekend. Special link to this. If you are not subscribed, then tomorrow they're launching it to everybody. So yeah, I'm going to get on today before they do that because it's probably going to sell out. As long as it does well, surely they'll bring it back.
Yeah.
And it's just nice to have a different flavor or something.
I know.
You know?
I mean, I like it. Yeah, that's what I was like saying. And I probably would, like every once in a while, try to dry scoop this. I mean, I liked the dry scoop too, don't get me wrong. I just like this dry scooped better.
So, Jennifer, I did it with the greens and it was really good. And I did the flavorless collagen. So, I'll try it tomorrow with the orange collagen. I think it'll be good. Because Stacey says it has a mango flavor. I can't tell you my flavors. I don't know.
Well, it doesn't taste... I have taught my mouth what stuff tastes like again, I feel like.
Yeah. You know our smells have always been off. Or have been off since COVID. So we don't know how to smell.
Yeah.
And taste. And so I'm like, I don't know what I'm tasting. I either like it or I don't like it, but I don't know what it is. Same thing with smell sometimes.
Yeah.
So I'll try that with the orange. I think it'll mix perfect though.
So I think it will too since it's citrusy.
Yeah. We should talk about that, Jennifer. The hair... Everything is a 30-day supply except for the turmeric is only a 15. Y'all, can we look at my hair? Like, do y'all remember I had extensions for, 2 years? Mm-hmm. Like, no way. Don't need them now. It's full. It's thick. It's curling. It feels back to normal. It's, super poofy today, so I keep touching it. I can't help it. But it is growing. And y'all got to think this is curly, so it's obviously a lot longer straight. Swear by the collagen. Now, let's talk about the 2 different collagens. Let me pull up the info about the 2. You don't ever take the collagen, do you?
No. Can I dry scoop it?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I get it on my fingers and lick it all the time. Okay, so there's the unflavored collagen, which is this one. It just doesn't mix up as well. I have to use this. And there is the orange collagen.
I don't know if I can dry scoop that whole thing though. That might be the issue with dry scooping.
And that's a bigger scoop.
Yeah, that's why I said that because I'm like, I don't know if I can dry scoop all of that in a day.
I gotta find the difference. There is a difference in the 2. Let me tell you. For me, again, whichever one you like. It's the easiest thing I would think to dry scoop. I get it on my finger all the time and lick it. Yeah. It doesn't have the after tarty or anything like that. Yeah. What do you think it tastes like? Orange. Collagen is so good. My hair and lashes are going crazy. Oh, yeah. So my hair girl said What is that you're on? I have to get it for my mom. And I forgot. Cheryl's eyelash girl this week. What did she say, Cheryl? She was like, you have even more lashes? Is that what she told you? She asked you what you were on? I can't remember.
Taking.
Yeah. Let me see.
I mean, it's just wild to me how many people asked me this weekend if I, like, Kaylee and I always cackle when people ask us if we're on the shot, because we always joke that there's so many people that ask us if we take the shot. And literally, which there's a lot of people that I hadn't seen in years. And people from college I hadn't seen in years. And one of them was like, you have not changed, which I am about the same size I was as a freshman in college right now. And they were like, you literally haven't changed since college. I'm like, no, you just missed the last 15 years. I changed.
I had. I'm back to normal.
I'm back.
Okay, the unflavored collagen has added hyaluronic acid and melon extract to help with skin elasticity and cellulite. That's the only difference. So if you have really, really bad cellulite and that is your main prerogative, then go with this one. But if you're just like me and you're wanting your hair to grow, your skin, I will tell you, I pluck my chin hairs like daily. So but I was doing that before the collagen.
Yeah.
So, but now, well, that's not true. It wasn't daily. It's daily now. Your face hair grows, your toe hair, all the hair is going to grow more with this. But if you are worried about cellulite, this will help with cellulite, but this one will do it faster. She said my lashes are more full now because of regrowth. That is awesome.
Yeah.
She asked me, she's like, what are you taking? Yeah, so when your hair girls and your lash girls are noticing it,
then it is a big deal.
Then it is a big deal.
And I do feel like your skin looks more.
So what do you think that tasted
than
like?
it did before?
Well,
Just like orange.
I know, and I feel bad now.
Like
a girl asked me
orange
this weekend.
kinda.
She was like, we were talking about makeup, and I said it's the skincare. But I bet if we looked at pictures of me last year, I was on the same skincare. That this is making my face glow more than just the skincare. The combo, obviously.
You had a glow to your face.
Everybody has been talking about the glow. And I was thinking that it was the skincare, but you're right. I haven't really added one product. So
yeah, I think it's
and that's your gut health. When you get your gut health right and get all the toxins out.
Good, but you just have there's a different glow.
When you're doing it in the collagen, you're doing it from the inside out.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to get on here while you are talking to our friends.
Okay, y'all. So, some more about the trim that I love so much is it is like the easiest thing to do. So especially when I'm at shows, y'all, because y'all know Kaylee and I do shows, and shows are hard to do and hard to eat at a lot of times, especially if you're busy. And sometimes I go by myself, and so then it's like just me, and unless I have another vendor there that I trust to like leave at the booth so I can run pee, I don't leave the booth all day. So let me tell y'all, more than once has this trim like held me over until I could get somewhere to eat. Cause like today I was having the struggle bus getting here. It was when I was at Memphis, or like right after Memphis, I was like, I'm tired. And I literally
Is Memphis halfway?
Probably.
You kept saying Memphis earlier when I talked to you. I'm like, I don't know where that's at.
It's in, well, cause I went separate from where we normally go. It's like a 15-minute difference, which I really like driving 40 better, but that was faster. And I knew this morning I figured I was going to be running, cause when I saw what time it was when I finally got gas, I was like, I gotta go.
I gotta go.
Well, my alarm went off at 4:45 this morning, and that was just
couldn't do it.
So I guess it wasn't 2 o'clock. It was 12:30 when we went to bed, and I got up at 4:45. That's what time my alarm went off. But okay, y'all. So what I was saying, and there's several nights that, like I said, we run ourselves ragged around here. And I work the horse sale, and I come home at midnight a lot, and sometimes everybody else is already asleep because, you know, we're all grown adults now, and most of us go to sleep by midnight on a Saturday. But I will take a pinch of this, like, coming through the mountains, because I know, like, I need to be alert, I need to be awake, I need to be paying attention, because there are animals that run through there and critters, and if I will just take a little pinch of it right before, I can still lay down and go to sleep when I get home. Like, that's just a little bit of it, basically like licking your finger even and just sticking it in there.
We almost hit deer on our way to Weatherford yesterday.
Yeah, they're the worst, and that's what
Chase
somebody
was
else
like,
said.
Deer, and I'm like, I see it, but then there was like 4 of them behind it. He's like, did you see them all? I'm like, no, I only saw the first 2.
Well, and I saw an elk, like 2, not this past time, but time before last. The full moon was out, and there was several critters running around, and there was like an elk and like 2 deer as I was coming through that mountain pass or whatever. And
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, and so I bet y'all, when I went to school at Weatherford, I knew that it's like that because that's how it always was. And I never was driving home at an appropriate time of day or night to come home or
none
go
of us
home.
do.
Literally when we're in college. I don't know how we do it. But y'all, so now as a grown adult, I can do it by taking some of this trim. Let me tell you how I'm doing it now. But it is so good and it does work for just a little pick me up. So I talked to Kaylee because I wasn't starting to fall asleep, y'all, but I was just like, I'm tired. So I had me a little, like just a little pinch of it about Memphis, which is an hour and a half away from here. And I was like, because I knew I would take someone live.
There's some people on here ordering the tropical trim, so I know it's working.
But it is so good. It works so good. I love it as far as that goes. And I know we have a lot of friends on here that just the energy part alone, just to have a little more energy because
true.
your kids are running
I
14
forgot.
different ways.
I can think of 2 friends that do not want weight loss that are on trim and they have not lost weight on it because they're eating normal.
Yeah.
But they are taking it because, again, I don't know what the deal is with us girls in our 30s and the energy drinks or just always having to have a drink in our hand.
Yeah.
But they replace the energy drinks with this. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it does. And a lot of us have kids running 14 different ways. And Kaylee, I don't know if she's got soccer or softball or what
Neither
we've
does
got
she.
going on tonight. I mean,
Softball.
any night. Like, I'll be talking to her and she's
Softball
like, I'm at a
championship
game.
tonight.
And I'll say something about soccer and she's like, I got softball tonight. I'm like, I don't know what ball you're playing
I
tonight.
know. I'm
but
like, you should know where I'm
I don't know what ball you're playing tonight, but I know there's ball going on, so I should get deals for that. But y'all,
I'm trying to open this email to show them what it looks like.
this works so good about keeping you going throughout the day. And then Kaylee swears, and I do agree. So I took one of these reds on live in a small shot glass, or not shot glass, like a little bottle of water. It got super foamy because we shook it.
The reds are foamy, though.
I'm thinking, though,
The
if I
reds
would
kind
have
of foam
stirred
up,
it,
yeah.
like, easier and not, like, shook it, there wouldn't have been as much foam. And the texture of the foam is what made me want to gag. The taste didn't bother me quite as much. I did like when Kaylee, like, threw a little trim in there with it. It did make it much easier. But
Yeah, they're both berry. To me, the reds and the trim together is delicious.
yeah, it really was good. Like, I would put just a little bit in there just to help for taste if you needed a little. Because once I put that in there and it made it a little sweeter, I loved it. But I took this the day that we put on our ranch rodeo, so I was running around like a crazy person. And it did give me more endurance, I feel like. Because I
That's
felt
what
like
Chase kept telling me last night. He was like, he took a Reds this morning.
I wasn't
to train his
tired at
workout,
10
and he kept
o'clock.
saying, I don't understand what you're saying. And I'm like, I don't know how to explain it to you. But the day that I walked on the treadmill without it,
you don't
I got
feel as tired.
tired.
Yeah.
And I was bored. But the days that I've had the Reds, which is every other day, I feel like I could just keep walking all day.
Yeah.
We play the Misfits for the championship. They haven't been beat.
I don't know.
Doesn't raise my blood pressure.
Yeah.
I've been to the doctor multiple times, but I don't know. Certain people it could, I guess, maybe. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know what.
I feel like that's what. I don't know if Mom paid attention when she was taking it because Mom's on blood pressure medicine and she took it for a little while. But I don't know if she paid attention, Claudia. I'd have to ask her because she's the only one that I know that would like pay attention and take her blood pressure every day to know if there was a difference or not.
You won't feel it. Like if an energy drink raises your blood pressure so you can't have it, it's not going to do that. It's totally different than that.
Okay, there's no more caffeine in it than what is in a Diet Mountain Dew. And the only reason I know that is
why do you
because
know that? That's weird.
There was a customer this summer at a vendor show, and I got to hang out with her for a second and talk to her, and we were talking about the trim. And I had just taken some, and she was like, what is that? And I was like, oh, I was talking to her about
She's
it.
like, what is that you're throwing in your mouth?
Literally, because people, that's what the guys were aggravating me this weekend. They were like, you look like a dealer. And I'm like, I don't even care. I don't care that I'm over here using a business card to dip some of this out so I can throw it on my tongue. I don't care right now.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it was hilarious. But she drinks, she is on, she has diabetes really bad. And so she was telling me, she was like, I have to be careful with my sugar intake. Like, what's the sugar intake on it? And so then I got to looking at it, and she was like, well, what's the caffeine on it? She's like, I'm just curious. And so I told her, and she was like, oh, that's no different than a large bottle of Mountain Dew, Diet Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I think
and I
it's
was
similar
like,
to a cup of coffee, 130 mgs or something.
That's what I was thinking, but I couldn't see.
I think that's what it
I was
is.
trying to find it on here.
Okay, I found the email, you guys. If you are a subscriber, because you guys that want to get the trim now, the new flavor, search in your email for our biggest surprise.
130 milligrams of caffeine per serving.
How much? 130? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. So that's what somebody asked me the other day, like about the caffeine. They're like, oh, because they were talking about, I still have to have a Pepsi, and that's just because, like, I just need a Pepsi.
Okay, but by the way, we threw away a bunch of your empty cups. So I think that
I'm not drinking as much Pepsi.
Are going and getting your Pepsi and you feel good because that's your routine. But you're not drinking them. You're wasting money. But we love Chiefs, so go ahead and celebrate. Like, not celebrate them.
Well, sometimes, like this morning.
We were laughing about that when you were gone. We're like, her and her empty, not even empty, her and her cups everywhere.
And I threw away like 4 before I left.
Okay, this is what the email looks like. If you are a subscriber, you got this email. So I'm going to click right here, shop now. And this will take me to the website. My mom's been on it 30 days and they can't figure out what it's going. Her blood pressure got lower. Well, you know, so my cholesterol and my A1C were high. But they lowered because I lost the weight, I assumed. I don't think there was anything in this that made them go lower. I think it's just because I got the weight off me, because that's what they told me originally was if you'll get the weight off of you, all of that will probably go down. And I was like, no, the hormones are screwed up. Something's wrong with me. It can't be that I'm eating everything.
Well, and I wonder what inulin is. Because that sounds like insulin. So I wonder if that is... You know what I mean? Something to do with your sugar, too.
Oh, my gosh, though. If this doesn't let me add this to my cart, Chase is going to kill me. Okay, I got it. Now, I'm going to see how many it's going to let me purchase at once of the tropical. I'm not even lying.
I know you're not.
Okay, I'm at 5. But I'm going to show you all the costs. You can go in. Oh, it's 65. It's the same as the other. And then with code Kaylee, hold, please. So it'll be 49. It'll be 49. Mine is going to be 311 because I'm getting 5. I really am getting 5 now. Because I don't know if it'll come back.
And it is so good, y'all. It is so good. Like way lower. That's awesome, Bonnie. I hope that is what is
That is
helping
awesome.
her.
Man.
Oh, good.
You know, we used to love selling clothes because of the confidence it builds. But talk about...
That stuff really does.
What this shit does for y'all, I mean...
It's literally crazy. Absolutely nuts. And it's
It
not
is.
one
It's
of those
like-
things either, though, y'all. I feel like, so there for a little bit, I was stress eating and I wasn't taking my trim. And I thought it was just because I wasn't taking the trim. And now I realized it was stress eating. Because I was like, oh, I feel starving. That's because I haven't had trim. No, it was because I was stressed out and eating. But, so like this week, honestly... I didn't take it on Thursday, and then I took it Friday evening, is when I took it this week. But I was talking to somebody the other day, and I feel like...
I got it. I got 5.
It definitely helps shrink your stomach. Like, it helps shrink your stomach where you're not as hungry either. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Well, the less you eat, the smaller your stomach gets. It's just like if you have the surgery to get your stomach smaller, you can stretch it back out.
Right.
So, yeah, now that you start eating less, your stomach will get smaller.
Yes.
I just had a great idea, and you is off now, so I'm going to say it. If you are not a subscriber and you're wanting to order this, let me know and I'll order it for you. Message me. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. Probably not, but I'm going to do it. So,
but
I'm going to put our cell phone number on there, you guys. Message. I will invoice you through the store because it's going to cost me. Ooh, maybe I won't because if they paid me cash, I wouldn't have to pay the fee. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to invoice you. Let me go see what one is with shipping. I did tell y'all all last week, though, to get on subscription. Go ahead. You can talk while I try to think again.
I'm trying to think what else.
Thank God you're here to help me.
Literally, thank God, y'all, because
I'm literally searching for biggest
really concerned
surprise.
this morning. I'm not kidding, y'all. When I woke up when my alarm went off at 4:45, I hit snooze. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, they've got it secret. You can't find it when you're just on there.
Oh, sneaky little.
They are fancy. Let me see if I can click back on this and get to it, though.
Or is it only gonna let me have 5?
I'm gonna tell y'all what one is plus shipping because that's what you would owe me. But don't tell Jenny I did that. I'm always breaking the rules.
Y'all, but it does work really good. So what I was saying is, my friend Whitney had it this weekend.
$67.18 if you got one tub That's with the Kaylee discount. Oh, because you can't get the subscribe discount. And then shipping. Which I will order in bulk, so maybe we can get the shipping down a little bit.
But y'all, it works so good that the guys were kind of dragging on Saturday night, and they all had themselves a little trim. We were like joking.
You had the guys taking trim?
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
Like, y'all get it before we go in, and they're like, okay, and so they were like giggling.
Get it while the getting's good.
Yes, but it does work so good, y'all, and it has helped us tremendously. I mean, and I feel like it's wild to me how easy it is to take or to use. You know, a lot of things you're like, oh crap, I forgot that, or oh crap, if you're using a calculator for like Weight Watchers or any of that kind of stuff where they have the apps.
So much work.
It is, and you don't enjoy the food, and I know that you shouldn't like necessarily you should have a healthy relationship for food. And I feel like sometimes, like last night when we were eating dinner, y'all, I didn't take trim yesterday because I knew we were going to go eat a really good steak dinner somewhere.
She always says the opposite of what you should do.
I wanted to be able to enjoy it and like hang out with everybody, because I feel like there's a lot of issue with the shots and stuff is you go sit down and eat and all your friends are eating around
you and
you're miserable, and yeah.
I will tell you though, I was talking to Chase about this because
I didn't eat all my food.
I was doing trim by the holidays last year.
Yeah.
Doing trim. And I still made a plate full of everything, but it was just really small samples. Like you're satisfied after a couple bites of your sweet potato casserole, and then you move on to your corn, or whatever y'all are obsessed around the holidays. But you're not eating 4 plates.
Yeah.
Like I used to.
So last night we went
until you can't breathe, and then you're farting at your sister-in-law's house.
So we went and ate saltgrass last night, y'all, and we had got an appetizer, which we got because we're super starving by then.
Say that again, Cynthia.
We had got a appetizer. Yeah. I think it's Christy.
Oh, it is Christy. I was like, what is that noise?
We'd got an appetizer last night that was like spicy peppers and pickles or something. And I ate like 2 of those.
You got what?
Spicy peppers and pickles.
Like fried jalapenos and pickles?
Yes.
It's a good little combo.
And so I ate 2 of those, like 2 pieces of that. Mm-hmm. And then I had a little sliver of bread. I didn't have very much bread. And then my salad
Saltgrass has good bread, girl.
Can
we get older blender bottles?
3 or 4 bites of my salad. And then my crab cakes came out, y'all. And you can ask Kaylee. Before trim, I would have cleaned those crab cakes up. And I would have not thought a word. I would have licked the freaking plate probably. That's how much I love crab cakes. And we're an hour and a half at least, or 2 hours away from any good crab cakes. So
crap, this is what I was going to order for Chase too.
I got it last night and I literally ate 1 and maybe a quarter. And I was like, I'm full, I'm miserable, I cannot eat anymore. And I wasn't that miserable because I then came back to the room and packed and did that kind of stuff. But I feel like it definitely makes a huge difference in your portion size, like Kaylee was saying. Like, Will and I have been sharing meals for a really long time, and now we for sure are, and we still bring food home after we share a meal at a restaurant. And so it's wild.
That old happy plate. I do feel like I waste a lot of money on food now because if I am like, ooh, I want an appetizer and I want dinner and I want a salad, I order them all, but I only eat a little. Like the older ones. I don't know what blender bottle you're talking about. They have the new bottle. I don't have it. I drank it this morning. With the blender, the ball at the top. And then they also have a brand new insulated one that has that at the top. And that's what I'm going to get for my husband because that'll be perfect for workout. I like the older ones. What was the older one? I have that insulated one, but it's small. It's like a 20-ounce U one I have.
That clear one? Don't you have a clear U?
The clear ones are new. Those are on there.
Then maybe that's what she's talking about.
Let me go see.
Because I feel like that's the one that you've talked about.
This one?
Yeah, I feel like that's the main one you've talked about.
It's brand new, though. I just got this on the cruise.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. That's been a month ago. So that's what they're probably thinking.
Yeah, maybe that's old at this point. Sorry.
She's like, I just got that. Like, I understand you just got that, but it has been a month ago. It doesn't seem like it's been that long ago, but it has.
Is it bad that I don't remember, Cynthia? I don't remember. I just linked the one they have right now. She's saying, no, that's not. I don't know which one. That might have been before my time. Oh, the blue. Girl, I do know. No, you can't get that. I have that, and I do love it. It has the screw top. So it's a clear, like, blue or green, I think they had. And it looks like an old school shaker bottle.
Yeah.
But you know how the old school you like push down? This one, it's screwed.
Oh, okay.
So you could screw it tight and then shake.
Shake it.
I know what you're talking about. Yes. No, they're not. That's the newest one that I just posted. I know exactly. I do have that one. I know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. No, you cannot get that one. You guys, if you have any other questions, please message us. We wanted to dedicate this morning to literally going live, talking about this because the holidays are coming. Nothing is worse than feeling bad around the holidays and having to see your family and friends. It's like going to a 10-year reunion and feeling like you look old and fat. Nobody wants to do that. Same thing at the holidays. So we're here for you. If you need help, ask us anything.
We'll tell you.
We'll be honest. You can see that we're very honest. Stacey takes it completely different. She doesn't take everything. The fact that she has been on trim for 6 months, 9 months.
A year. Basically.
Is shocking. I
I'm
would
not
have
good
bet
at
you $1,000 if I had it that she wouldn't take trim a month. She has never been consistent with something like this. So I know it works, and I know it's good, and I know it's easy.
And if I'm coming in and asking for it,
I have just the one I use, which I could clean it if you want it. Is that gross?
maybe a
I
little
mean,
bit.
you put it in the dishwasher. At restaurants you drink after people.
I know, but I'm thinking that's like a glass cup. I don't know. That seems weird. But maybe it's not. I mean, people sell it at garage sales, so I guess not.
I do love that one, but I would give it to you. Because the new one's screw top too, and so I like them too. But I understand why you like that one, because I love that one too. I actually, to be honest, Cynthia, use that one for my protein almost every day. And don't use my little protein ones anymore. Because if you don't get those shut, oh my gosh, disaster. Speaking of, Ruby broke our door yesterday. So we had 9 o'clock soccer here. We got the kids breakfast. We came back home, let them eat the breakfast, and threw it away in the trash can, and our door shuts. And she got the door. She broke the door off, but the dumb dog pushed the trash can back, so she didn't get the food. I was like, karma. Yeah. So Chase is like gluing wood this morning. There was like all this contraption where he's got wood glue on. No, I'll ask and see if they happen to have some of those. I forgot about that. That was like one of the first things we got. Yeah, I hope they come back too. I know they have something. I think I have something like this coming too. I think.
A fancy tumbler.
That is so good. I did not think I was going to like it like that.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
I do like it.
Fancy. Fancy.
All right, girls, we're going to get off here, and I'm craving like breakfast, but it's 11. What are we going to have?
I don't care. I'm really not hungry right
We're
now.
going to have Stacey go get us, me and Christy, some food. Look, she won't eat. And
like I literally just feel like
which I yell at her all the time, you guys. I'm like, you got to eat something.
Yeah, and that's not even like I was aggravating
not good.
somebody this weekend because they were just like, I can't eat because I'm too fat. And I like looked at them because they were not fat by any means. And y'all, I say fat perfectly fine because I have been a large girl my entire life. Like there's literally not a time I haven't been large. So anyways, we're sitting there at the table talking about it. And anyways, she was like, because I barely ate anything, and she was like, I mean, do you have like, she was very open at that time, and she was like, do you have issues with like eating in front of people? And I was like, no. And I was like, I'm full right now. And she was like, that's all you're going to eat?
Oh,
she
I
was
do hear that some people are like that. I've never been like that either.
I hadn't either.
I'm craving saltgrass, which we obviously can't have.
Really, and the crab cakes are so good last night. The salad was so
good.
Okay,
we're going to give away a bottle. I have a tub of regular trim in here.
We're going to give away a bottle of regular trim. Do some more shares, y'all. Share away. But
a fresh sealed one.
I can tell you though, we went to a Ruffled Cup. I took Mom and Kinsey to Ruffled Cup, and there wasn't hardly any. I was
like, what do I have that I haven't opened over here? Now that my husband's getting in my stuff, my stock has went down.
Yeah. I have not ate the cupcake that I bought for myself on Saturday, y'all, and it's literally sitting in my car right now. And that would have never. Well, it was like when I brought y'all cupcakes home last time.
Oh, that's true. We never even finished that one.
No.
That was
And before Kaylee and I, y'all, when we go shopping to New Mexico,
I'd have been in the back hiding, eating your cupcake and not even felt bad about it. I would have.
I don't know how many times we've stopped there, y'all, got a dozen cupcakes. Kaylee and I will go shop for 3 or 4 days. By the time that we're on 3 or 4 days, we are out of those cupcakes, and we are having Delisa go to Ruffled Cup and meet us on I-40 to give us our fix.
And she's like, y'all are crazy.
Literally. But, y'all, that's how good they are. And I have not even ate mine yet. Like, I did have half of the chocolate sheet cake cookie, but that was
It was called a what?
It's a Texas sheet cake cookie. It's like a chocolate sheet cake cookie. Do you like Texas sheet cake?
Beverly McDonald, you are our winner. You are the winner. I'm putting your name on this.
Winner, chicken dinner. I wonder if I can juggle these. Let's try.
Oh, here we go.
I watched.
Oh, yeah, you
juggling
definitely
it.
got to
I'm not
make
gonna
the
try it
song.
with the deal. I watched someone juggle this weekend, and I was really watching them, and I was like, I think I could probably do that.
You watched someone juggle? Really?
Juggle, yeah. They were like sitting there juggling.
I know, Emily. In the groups, I see women drinking it while breastfeeding. But
It says not to.
yeah, it's always going to tell you to ask your doctor.
It
well,
says if you're pregnant or nursing,
the
we
problem
suggest
is,
consulting a physician
and this was
before
the
any
issue when I
supplement.
sold like real drugs too, finding breastfeeding moms that want to be the test people,
Yeah,
and the company not wanting to do that.
yeah. I can understand that.
Yeah, that's the problem with that. Now, I'll be honest. I drank no caffeine when I was breastfeeding, so I would not have had this because I didn't drink caffeine. But if you're drinking caffeine, I don't know. I would show it to your doctor for sure. Who was the one that's doctor looked at this and was like freaking out about how good it was compared to? There's
Well, 'cause
another
that's what I'm
product on the
thinking,
market that does not work. I've tried it and it's super expensive. It has a bunch of shit in it. And this does not have that.
Well, I'm just thinking like a lot of people will drink Coke or Dr. Pepper or any of that. Like,
but I don't know what the
sodas.
difference is. It's a natural purple tea from India, and so I don't know. I don't know about that. Oh,
gotta
our
tell you this
fiance is in
story
here
about
walking in. So,
Taking
all right,
me, I'm
girls.
so excited.
Beverly, I put your name on this. Emily, if you want to show it to your doctor, I would highly suggest that. Yeah, I'm trying to think who else it was. Oh, it was my friend Brittany was just asking me if she could do it while breastfeeding, and I just don't know the answer. I don't know the answer to that.
We don't
so.
want to.
All right, girls, if y'all have questions, message us. Bye.